I love him to death. Tours all over the country. Please make it loud for the very funny Zane Hellberg, everybody. Let him hear it.
Thank you. Give it up for Aaron and Johnny. Oh my God, dude. I'm so glad to be here. I'm getting married next month. It's my third one. Hold the applause. This one will probably end as quickly as the last two. She's so much more attractive than me. That was a fucking mistake. She goes, this guy goes, yup. She goes, you know, it'd be a lot better if you had abs. I'm like, yeah, it'd be a lot better if you shut the fuck up. She wants me to get in shape. You know, she's been doing this thing where she goes, we go to dinner together, and she pulls her phone out and scrolls through pictures of hot guys on Instagram and shows them to me. Like it's her version of encouragement. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now? And she's like, whatever, man, it's 2021. I follow hot guys. This is normal. I was like, yo, this is not normal. But I think because you have a cell phone in your hand, you're using it as a buffer to do real creepy shit. I was like, what if there were no phones? And I just pulled a wad of crumpled pictures of women out of my pocket. Started sifting through them. And then showing them to you, like, oh, hey, honey. What do you think of her? Oh, excuse me, this is just one of the women I follow. It's 2021, I follow women around. Seems normal to me. When I get bored at dinner, I just pull these photos out and I figure out who's next. And when I like one, I just touch it twice like this. I mean, what the fuck, dude? I mean, we all do that. We all scroll and we're like, like fucking stalkers. Every day we wake up like, what's that motherfucker up to? We have no idea how good we have it. 30 years ago, to do that type of stalking, you had to do it from a bush. And I know, based on the look of you, a few of you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I love you guys, but you smell. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm 37. My girl's 37, and this is like the oldest person I've ever slept with in my life, and it is something else. I don't know if you know this about women who are getting up there in their 30s, but their biological clock is ticking. And my girl, she wants to get pregnant. Big time. It is no nonsense. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's awesome. That means a lot more sex. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking aggressive. Sleeping with a woman in her late 30s is very different than someone in their 20s or even early 30s. You try to sleep with a girl, and she's like, oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, well, take me out. Maybe wine and dine me. Sure, we could hook up. Now, my girl, every other night, she's like, oh, you want to fuck? All right, get hard. I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. She even walks like a linebacker. She's just like... oh, you know, just aggressively like, we gotta have a baby. And I'm sitting there like, what does she want me to do here? And she comes back, she's like, you hard yet? I'm like, no. She's like, why not? I'm like, 'cause you're mean. Like, how about a hug? She's like, how do you want me? I'm like, happy. And why do you sound like my coach right now? Get hard. I'm like, okay. That's a lot from you. I mean, I don't know. I fucking ruin every relationship I've ever been in. It's crazy, dude. I don't know why. Here's the thing. Like, guys, we want to make women happy. I promise you. Take it easy, all right? We do. I don't care what's going on in the world. We want to make you happy. I promise you. You just won't tell us what to do. You can't get a straight answer out of any woman ever. She's like, I want a tall guy, but like not too tall. He's got to make his own money, but be cool with me being financially independent. You know, he's got to be really strong but sensitive. But if he cries, he's definitely a bitch. He can't take it that far at all. You know, he's got to be a really nice lover, but he's got to do it hard. But he's got to tell me he loves me, and he's got to look me in the eyes, but not in a creepy way. He's got to have a big dick, but not too big. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? What? I'll do whatever you say. Just tell me what to do. And we don't get it because guys, we're the opposite, right? We're very simple. You know what we want? I'll tell you. It's very easy. We want you to shut the fuck up. Stop. Because they need to know. They're not going to stop. Every wife or girlfriend in here is like, that guy's a piece of shit. It's not really like that, is it, honey? No, not us. Dude, I'm like away from my girlfriend a lot, and she's like, I miss you. And I was thinking like, she would say, I miss having sex with you, or I miss being near you. She's like, I miss having someone to talk to. I'm like, I mean, I try really hard to listen. Yeah, dude, our relationship is fucking wild, man. Like, we have a very alternative lifestyle. Okay, so I'm a comedian. She has has a job, but she's getting out of it because she has an OnlyFans. Okay. Yeah, sex shit. Like, oh, OnlyFans. I didn't know the Wicked Witch of the East was here. She has an OnlyFans. Okay. I think it's great. And in 2021, she loves it because she's a staunch feminist and it's very empowering for her. Okay, she's got great boobs. That's like her thing, and and she shows them on OnlyFans. It's a boob page, and she has a big following on Twitter. And she migrated over, and dudes are like, "We'll give you money," and she's like, "Okay, you fucking idiots." Like, that's cool. And so she loves it. It's empowering. She feels like she's in control of her body, control of her sexuality, and she loves it, right? So that's great. But there's more. So she makes good money, but as we all know, when you make money, it's intoxicating, right? And she knows if she wants to make more money on OnlyFans, she'd have to do more sex stuff. So she came to me a couple months ago and was like, hey, I think I want to take it to the next level. And I was like, okay. So we shot some amateur porn. And it was bad. Because of me. Oh my God, I'm a bad actor. I had no idea. Those guys are working real hard, okay? They are professionals. I mean, first off, I do not have the body for it at all. I look like I should be holding the boom mic on a porn set. I have the body of Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights, to be honest, not Mark Wahlberg at all. But the worst, most embarrassing part is that we watched the tape, and I am the most dramatic comer. I look like I'm getting shot with a machine gun. It's a lot of this. And I'm watching the tape, and I'm like, oh my God. And it's just like, I'm getting fucking riddled with bullets. And I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, no wonder you have your eyes closed all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I thought you were into it. No, you're trying not to look. It's just very awkward. Yeah, dude. And the other part that's pretty bad is I look in the camera the entire time. You don't realize the camera's picking up everything. You know, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen porn once or twice in your life, but you've never seen some guy just like banging away, like peering? Just like looking like, oh. You know, I'm fucking trying to check myself out. Oh my God, I was watching this crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's more of like a blackmail video, less of a porn video. Yeah, dude, it's been a wild ride. You know, the pandemic started, and she's like, "I'm gonna do this OnlyFans thing." I was like, "All right, that's sweet." And so we have done some like, if you like my comedy, you may also like my dick, okay? At Cradrian, $19.99 a month. I know it's a premium, but we need the money. Look it up. I am worth it, man. That's what I love about you conspiracy theorists. You're positive. You know, I love Sam. I've known him for a long time, and every time he's like, "Is this about spirituality, man?" And I'm like, fuck yeah. Those lizard people, it's about spirituality. That's why I love you guys. I bet you do. And this brings me to a point here, is because, all right, so I'm as average as you could possibly be, okay? I'm not embarrassed at all about it, but I'm also not that proud. You know what I mean? Like, I'm right in the middle. It's a utility guy. You know what I mean? He's a strong sixth man. You know what I mean? He's like Steve Kerr in the '98 Bulls, dude. He's going to fucking score, but you can only play him like 25 minutes, all right? But you will talk about him for decades to come. You're just not going to put him in your top 5 or your Mount Rushmore. Right, Mount Crushmore, there you go. Nice punchline. But here's the thing, the thing about OnlyFans, I don't know if you're on it or not. I'm sure there's a couple guys here that are, and that's fine. The thing that's interesting about OnlyFans, the reason it works and it's so popular is because guys who are following and paying this money get access to the girls, right? So she gets messages from hundreds of her followers all the time about a ton of different shit, you know, and she talks back and forth with them, and I didn't realize, like, how supportive they were gonna be of me. Dude, it is crazy, dude. I don't know if this is funny or not, but I think it's hysterical. There's so many guys that are like, "Yo, tell your boyfriend that his average dick is really making me feel better about myself." Dude, I had no idea I was gonna become such a champion for a fucking average dick game, dude. Bro, dude, it's hilarious, man. Yeah, it's a good time, dude. We have a good relationship, and it's like, so I'm not even joking. It's my third marriage, and it's also hers. So that was like cool. We met and we're like, "Oh, you're as fucked up as me. That's tight. You want to go out? Cool." And now we're getting married again, which is probably a mistake. But that's not. You know, we're hoping for the best. We really are. But this is the thing. We're traumatized people, okay? And you know this. If you've been in a bad relationship, it's hard not to bring the trauma from that relationship into the new relationship, right? So the reason she got divorced is her ex cheated on her, right? And now she's paranoid that I'm gonna cheat on her, you know, and that's what I have to deal with. And so I'm away from her a lot. So to make sure that she is as comfortable as possible, we always do as much sex stuff over the phone as possible. And fuck, man, I'm a saint because, dude, there is no good angle for a guy on fucking FaceTime. Naked. Okay? There is absolutely no good angle for a guy's dick on FaceTime. I don't care who you are, and I don't care if you're like, "Oh, my dick pics are great." They're fucking not, okay? Ask any woman in here. She wishes she would stop getting them. But I'm like, I've got to make her feel comfortable, you know? So I'm like in the hotel room psyching myself up for this shit. I got my leg up on the bed for the first time we're gonna do this, right? And I want to give her the best angle, right? The biggest angle. So it's like from under, right? You know, the biggest shot. And she comes on FaceTime and I see this. And I realize she's looking directly at my asshole. She's getting asshole, back of the balls, the biggest version of my dick, a bunch of rolls, tits, and a double chin. Like that. I'm like, This is what you think is gonna cheat on you? I don't even think we have to finish. I think you're satisfied. Please don't leave me. Oh my God, it's wild. So I'm like trying to figure out the angles, and there's no like, you know, I'm trying to get from under, and I'm doing the whole stirrups thing, feeling very uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, like, women, I feel for you. I finally, like, I got my feet up, and I'm like, I feel like I'm the gynecologist right now, honestly. This is very uncomfortable. I was like, let's just throw the sheet over, and you do whatever it is you're gonna fucking do. It's bad. So we go sideways, right? So the only move that doesn't show you a bunch of fucking asshole is sideways. So I set the camera up, and we're going for it, and I realize all she's getting is my little pee-pee poking over my thighs. I almost died, dude. I don't care how big your dick is, you feel real small when your girl goes like this to see it over FaceTime. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm Zane Helberg. Enjoy the rest of your show. Give it up for Aaron.